In this installment of Behind the Scenes of the Bold and the Beautiful, some of daytime TV's hottest hunks.
LA's a much better way to go.
So I'm now here in the dressing room of Jacob Young, who plays the role of Rick Forrester.
Don't talk about me like I'm not in the room. You got something to say to me, say it to my face.
Jacob, you started the role originally as a much younger Rick Forrester, went off to pursue other roles, and now you've come back years later. What does that feel like to pick up a character?
Well, I mean, I was 17 years old. It was my first job, and that was, within itself, going into a television show so young. It's a crazy experience.
I'm sure Katie and Bill will love having you around. I think LA just got its newest Angelina.
So Bold and Beautiful, known for really glamorous women and sexy men that bring the viewers right in.
Right.
You're one of them.
Well, thank you.
And so what's the trick? What's your routine? What are you doing?
You just be conscious about what you're putting in your body.
Is it pressure when you're part of a show where beautiful is in the name of the show?
Yeah, when it's in the title, you kind of feel an extra added amount of pressure to make sure that you're at top-notch performance.
Right.
I was, a long time ago, somebody explained to me, being a professional actor is like being a professional athlete. You have to be ready at any time. So that goes with your being in shape and being ready and knowing your craft. So.
This is so decadent.
This?
Rick Forrester is making some very subtle, sometimes really aggressive power plays to take over the company.
Right.
And if you're in the helm, in the chair, and you're doing the hiring, will we see some gay designers finally on at Forrester Creations on the show?
We would hope so.
All right. Okay.
I mean, this is the fashion industry, isn't
Hello.
it? No, I think that would be a great idea.
I think we should get Rick to review the HR department and get some more in there.
All right. We'll work on it.
I've already approved this line for production.
Well, then we've got a problem. Because you don't have the authority to do that.
So I'm here now with John McCook, who plays the character of Eric Forrester, the patriarch of the Forrester family.
Playing that part to death. We don't have any time to waste if we're going to save this season. I want to put this line into production right away. Soap operas are about the women. They always have been, and they still are. It doesn't matter how powerful a male character is on one of these shows.
And for many of our readers, it's a lot of eye candy, let's be honest.
Sure, come on. Come on. These guys on the show now, I mean, my goodness. When I was a young actor, taking one's shirt off meant you were in a, what they call a sand and sandal show. You were doing Ben-Hur, or you were doing Spartacus or something. But now, working out and having a beautifully developed sort of body is very much a part of what a young guy needs to have.
Now, you've been the CEO and the chairman of Forrester Creations for years. You lost ownership for a little bit to Brooke Logan, then you got it back. Now you've handed it over to your son. But why didn't you hire any gay designers? There's no gay member of your team.
I know.
What happened there?
When they came to me 25 years ago and they said, it's about fashion, it's about design, I thought, this is going to be fun. I thought there would be a very important second character, a best friend, a co-designer of Eric's, who would be gay, of course. And it wouldn't be about him being gay, it would just be a guy that was, doing his work. And girls that are, models. We don't talk about that. And
is Eric a homophobe? Is this it?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
He's not scared of gay guys. Come in here and tell me what you think of this gown. And that's who Eric is. No, I don't think there's any homophobes on our show. That would be a good story. But we don't tell that. Okay. And I think that's I'm not sure that our show is equipped to do that. The actors could all execute that very well. I'm not afraid of that. I'm not sure our show would be able to execute those kinds of stories very well.
Well,
and that's a shame. That's a shortcoming of our show.
We'll keep watching for another 25 years and see.
Okay, maybe there'll be a gay character on the show by then. A very old gay character.
On the next Behind the Scenes of the Bold and the Beautiful, the shocking truth behind the famous lesbian coming out story.